Welcome to the Dancing Bear Enlightenment Academy Holistic Transformation Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Beverly. As I promised you last week, this week I thought I would talk about Christmas and the fact that we now have Pluto in Aquarius. So we're entering the Aquarian age, like I talked about last week. But Pluto in Aquarius will be here for 19, 20 years. And it's a very different energy than when we had Pluto in Capricorn. Capricorn was all that structure. It started in, I think it was 2008 with the financial collapse, and we had all this stuff going on, craziness. And it went and dipped into Aquarius, went back, and everyone says, oh, the finances are going to collapse again, but they didn't. And it's back in Aquarius. And in Aquarius is an air sign. Capricorn was an earth sign. It's all about materialism. An air sign, it's kind of like fire signs are full of energy and heat, and they're a masculine energy. And air signs are very, very similar to fire sign. They're not quite as hot, but they're also a masculine energy. And the fire signs, the air signs rather, is it Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, are associated with intelligence. So we're going into a time where you're going to notice you're a little bit smarter. What happened? How come I'm doing this and figuring this out? Because it's part of your transformation. And this is Christmas week. Now, you may not celebrate Christmas. It doesn't matter. Some say it's a pagan holiday anyway. In the United States, at least, it's become a religion. It's not so much a religious holiday, but a materialistic holiday. But I like to celebrate it because it's a time of family. It's a time of remembering. For some people, they've lost loved ones at Christmas, so it's a sad time. So there's people that are happy, there's people that are sad, people reliving trauma, there's all kinds of emotions going on. So what I thought I would talk about, and you've heard me talk about this before, that to really progress spiritually, you have to live in gratitude. To live in gratitude, you have to forgive. And a lot of people can't forgive. And I would like to express forgiveness a little bit differently to maybe help you forgive during this nice season. And if you practice a different, Kwanzaa, or what is it? The Jewish have one, I forgot the name of it, sorry. Hanukkah, or some other thing, or you're not religious, or I think Ramadan is soon, whatever you practice. In order to forgive is to heal yourself. So when you're angry at someone, this is who you're hurting. You're hurting yourself, okay? It's lowering your vibration. It's bringing you down. It's hurting you at the soul level. When you hurt at the soul level, it starts to give you negative thinking, which creates negative emotions, and negative emotions create dis-ease. And if you have a lot of rage, just such internal rage, which some people do, this causes cancer, okay? So when I work with people with cancer, I work with them until they finally start crying and say, I've never said this before, but we've gotten to the source of the cancer. And you won't heal it until you get there. So you need to go deep, whether you have cancer or not. Hopefully you're not that sick. I know a lot of people right now with cancer. But heal your internal anger, rage, jealousy, fear. There's lots of fear right now. Whatever that deep emotion is that you have, whether you've dealt with it or not, whether you recognize it or not, meditation will bring it up. Just ask, What is your deepest hidden feeling? Just do meditation is a type of self-hypnosis, okay? Self-hypnosis is meditation. So do some self-hypnosis and talk to yourself. What is my deepest emotion that I haven't dealt with? And bring it up and go through it. If you have to cry, cry. If you have to yell, yell. I mean, close your door and tell your family if you have lived with anybody, I'm going to yell for a moment, or go out in the trees or something and just let out the energy, or go in the garage and pound nails if you have a garage. If you don't, find some place where you can pound nails into a board. Whatever you have to do to release that energy, because that's how you will heal. And it would be really nice going into the holidays coming up. We've got Christmas Eve. I heard recently some people celebrate Christmas Eve. Then there's Christmas Eve. Then there's Christmas Day. Then a couple of days later, you can celebrate my birthday with me. And then we have a full moon on the 30th. And then we have the 31st, New Year's Eve. And then we have New Year's Day. This coming, I don't know if it's 2 weeks, is a really incredible time. Do you want to spend it not healed? Do you want to spend it filled with blockages and uncleared emotions? I suggest maybe not. So heal yourself, because as you heal, it heals whoever hurt you. Now, they may no longer be here. It may have been in the past. But when you heal something, it ripples back, even if the person's not alive anymore. So you're actually healing them as well. Now, I grew up in a very toxic environment, so bad, I won't go through the story, that I couldn't even be around my family. It was so bad. I left home as soon as I could. And I worked on myself. And after a few years, I made contact again. And it's like I had a whole new family. Everything had changed. And we were able to be together in love again, and in a new kind of love, not like the toxic love I grew up with. So when you heal yourself, it ripples back in time. It changes the past. And that changes the now, and you should be living in the now. And then when the now changes, and the now is always changing, it becomes the future. You change your future. You change from potential illness to health. And I know a lot of people my age, they didn't even make it to my age because they died young. But, I'm going to be 78 soon. So I'm healthy. I still get around. I can still drive. I can still see and hear. I'm not diabetic. And that's only because I deal with my thoughts and my feelings, because your feelings are what cause illness, and your thoughts create your feelings. And you need to be on your path of your soul purpose. And the way you get on that path is meditation. Home for Success is free if you don't know how. Start to meditate. Be in gratitude. If you can't be in gratitude, find out why. What is it? What's holding you back? It's almost always you need to forgive. Could be you just forgot to be grateful. Sometimes I always try to meditate and do a prayer before I eat. And sometimes I'm so hungry, I just start eating, and then I go, oh, and I stop and I say my prayer. And then I eat again. So sometimes you forget, but most of the time it's lack of forgiveness. And lack of forgiveness only hurts you. So at this wonderful festive time, do forgiveness. Know that your loved ones are not dead. Okay, they're not. There's no such thing as death. I've been on the other side. You don't die. Okay, yeah, there's no death. Okay, they're there. They know where you are. They know what you're doing. They see you. So just in your meditation, send them love. They'll feel it, and you can ask to feel their love if you don't already. It's there. Okay, so have a wonderful holiday season. And if you would be kind enough to like and subscribe down below and share this with anyone who might benefit from the message, I would really appreciate it. So thank you for joining us. Have a great holiday, whatever you celebrate. And remember to be the light you want to see in the world.